Hello, everyone. Thank you for waiting. I appreciate it. Bit of a crazy day today. I almost didn't make it back here on time, but I'm here and I'm thrilled to be with all of you. So as we wait for people to join in, as always, put in the comments below where you are watching from tonight, and I will get going right away. Okay, it sounds good. It's looking good. And I hope that you guys are well. I am Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks Take. All in one take. It is my weekly live stream. I usually go Sunday and Wednesday. Last night, I had a roller hockey game. We lost 3-2, unfortunately. I did score a goal, but I'd much rather me not score and we win. But yes, I was playing out in Coquitlam at 10:30, so I bumped the stream till today. And today, as you guys know, I was golfing. In the rain. Yes, we were the only foursome on the course, but I'll talk to you guys about a bit of that, in a bit. So thanks for being here. As always, you can see the schedule on the screen there between my welcome and intro, Canucks and NHL talk, Ask Me Anything, the Orrdle, Gordle, Wordle, the Dulls, the DLE games, and then I will wrap up. And as always, I will do the first 10 minutes, and then I will ask you, I will answer as many questions as I can, but not really reading them right now. Oh yeah, I just remember that C Edits is back in Toronto. I didn't get a chance to say bye to her. Whoops, that was bad of me. Hey, okay, let's get going. Moderators, thank you. If it's racist, sexist, homophobic, ableist, spam in another language, or swearing, delete it. Put people in timeout, but let's not ban them from the channel because everyone has an off day once in a while. But let's keep it clean. Let's keep it positive in the chat. Moderators, thank you in advance. Sponsor, thank you, Coach Rob, for getting that. I know that came up pretty quick for getting that notice up. Yes, I should know better. See edits. Sponsors, Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. I'm back training with them again, and I've actually lost 4 pounds this week. I feel a lot better. So I try to work out on days where I don't have golf, bowling, softball, roller hockey. And it's been great. It's been great. I feel really good. And so make sure if you're interested in a free 7-day trial, there's a link right there, performandtransform.ca/Canuck Clay. So thanks to Patrick, Coach Patrick there. Thanks to Advanced City Experts, Jason Lim and his team. Contact them for all of your real estate needs. We know how generous Jason is on this channel. So thank you, Jason and crew, for their generosity as well. To Monkey Nine Brewing, my eternal sponsor, to Gassy Jack Art, maker of this fine artwork, I thank them as well. Legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Just Incredible, legendary Andrew Chang. I think I saw all three of them in here. Thank you. And Hall of Fame members, Jens95, Simalexander, Chris Seifried, Adam Broomfield, Shannon Hollingworth, Hsmfangirl Gaming, Smoovegroove, and Carol Bovenlander. Thank you for your support as always. Thanks to the support of all members, all levels. If you're listening to my video descriptions, if you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or in my videos on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Finally, and Leon, welcome to our newest member. Welcome, Leon. And finally, no matter where you're watching from, whether you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. You know I do not take you for granted. You know I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, doing whatever, going to bed, getting ready for work, doing some work, whatever it may be. So the fact that you are here, I appreciate you, and I do not take you for granted. Like the video as we get started. There are 35 of you in here. Would love to see those likes get up to about 15 or 20. And like the fact that we can hang out even on a horrible rainy day. So let's... Justin, are you going to the Canucks year-end showcase this weekend? You know, I saw an email about it, but I haven't looked at it. Let me see real quick, because this sounds like it's pretty important. Canuck showcase, year-end showcase, team store, great deals. Oh, you know, it's funny. Saturday, I'm pretty busy, but Sunday, I do have time. No, actually, Saturday, I have time to go. So yes, Justin, I will be going to the year-end showcase for sure. Is that for everyone, or is that just or is that for season ticket holders? Mostly, yeah. Justin, is that for everyone, or is it open? Yeah. Sorry, I should focus. Justin, is this showcase for everyone, or is that a season ticket holder thing? It looks like it's for everyone, and that's great. Maybe I'll see a bunch of you down there. Okay, yeah, a lot of you got it. That's awesome. That's awesome. I hope to see some of you down there, and I'm seeing some funny stuff about playing hockey and stuff. Okay, let's go. 3 minutes. I did not watch tonight's game. I know Tampa won 3-1. Even when the Rangers won the first two, I wasn't worried. Just like I know Justin wasn't worried. I, like Justin, have been predicting a Colorado-Tampa final all along, and it looks like that's the way it's going to go. But of course, Tampa still has to close out that series. But they have Game 6 at home. So I did not watch the game, but I do know that New York scored first, Tampa scored second, and then Tampa scored with just over a minute left, and then the empty netter as well. So I'll have to make sure I watch the highlights. And really quickly, where I was tonight is I was golfing. It was brutal. The front, actually, I've golfed one time where the weather was even worse than today. But today, yeah, the top front 9 was really wet. Then it actually stopped raining for holes 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. And then 17, 18, we got drenched again. But a lot of fun. Went with my sons, Sean and Jacob, and then my season ticket partner, Mike, whose birthday it was yesterday. So kind of funny. Actually, I'll show you real quick. I have on here, if you follow me on Instagram or on Twitter, you may have seen these really quickly. But this is how I look today. And it might not be the finest. So what I was wearing was my Canucks jacket, but then I was wearing shorts, and which I like my legs to breathe. And then we were all wearing plastic bags around our feet because it adds just an extra layer. We were going to get soaked no matter what, but it actually changed. It reduced how much we got soaked. But of course, because I was wearing shorts, it was very noticeable that I was wearing garbage bags around over my feet. So I said basically, who is dressed better? And then 65% are saying Jacob, 35% are saying me. And I'm actually surprised I got 35% of the votes. And then I said, what's the worst part of my outfit? And I said, is it the shorts, the fact that I'm wearing shorts? Is it the fact that I have plastic bags on my feet? Is it my jacket? Or is it Clay, you look amazing? Well, this one, 67% of people saying it's the plastic bags. 22% said, Clay, you look amazing. Thank you. Shorts, 9%, and jacket, 3%. And some people were asking about the plastic bags. Obviously, it's just to do my best to keep my feet dry. So that was my fun today. And then basically, we golfed from 5:30 to 9:30, got home at 10, showered, and then rushed down and set up the stream. So I am glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that we can hang out for the next little bit. Okay, enough about me. Let's get to you and your questions starting now. Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday. Oh, you're talking about my season ticket partner, Mike. Okay, so if you asked a question earlier, I'm sorry, but I'm going to start from here. Oh, Jimmy Fallon, nice to see you. I know that is Reaction Club. 150 left. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Plastic bags on your hands too? What does that mean, Andrew? Fango, hey Clay, do you think Alvina and staff will look to draft a Swede in the first round? Nope, not in particular. That's not my hunch, Fangirl. Justin, Tampa has that winning pedigree. Even if they lose this year, the way they keep coming through the last 3 years, even when you think they're done for sure, just shows the championship. Yeah, they are the closest thing to a dynasty that we've seen in the NHL recently. Beast Mode, do you think the Canucks would sign Philip Forsberg in free agency? Many of you guys know that he is one of my favorite players, non-Canucks players. I draft him every year in every fantasy league I am in. Yeah, but he's going to cost a pretty penny, six and a half maybe. Actually, I don't know. But, I vlogged today about trying to trade Dickinson, Pearson, kind of those middle guys making $2.5 million. You trade two of those guys, you free up $6 million. Siedets, any plans for Clay birthday stream in Sweden that you can share? Siedets, great question. Sweden is 9 hours ahead. So if I was to stream at my regular 10 p.m. time, that would be 7 a.m. there, which is fine. Except I'm rooming with another parent, so I'm not sure how much he'd appreciate. Or maybe I just go stream from outside or from the lobby. What I anticipate doing is I anticipate streaming from there. But if I go earlier in the evening here, like 7 p.m. here, would be 4 a.m. there, which is stupid. So I could see myself doing one where it's nighttime there, but it's daytime here. But then who would watch it? Oh, that's a really good question. Okay, here's the thing. Let's get some feedback here. Great question, Seattle. And I still finalizing Jacob's bowling schedule, so we'll see. But I think I should maybe even bring Jacob on. I think it'd be fun to do a stream or two from Sweden, but I will kind of play it by ear and just kind of notify people on my community tab. But put in the chat right now, knowing that I'm 9 hours ahead there, okay? So use that math. I'm 9, and see it, it's for you. It's only 6 hours ahead of you. But Pacific time, I'm 9 hours ahead. What time would make sense for a stream for you and for me? Is it 3 p.m. for you and then midnight for me? But then who's going to watch if you're in school and at work, or maybe you're not? Is 5 p.m. better at the end of the workday, but then that is 2 a.m. for me? That's a little iffy. Or do I go with that 10 p.m. for you, 7 a.m. for me? It's your normal time here, and it's an early morning, but it's not undoable there. So let me know. Let me know in the comments what time would make sense, factoring the 9 hour time difference. Great question. Oh, balancing, Andrew. Simon, so it's going to be Tampa and Colorado. Who do you think will want to win and beat the champs? Although I like Tampa better than Colorado, I think Colorado will win I don't want to say what games, because then Parker will steal no, he won't steal my idea. He doesn't steal my idea. But yeah, I think it'll be Colorado. I just don't know how many games just yet. Lucas, if Tampa wins 3 in a row, do you think the Bolts maybe become like the 2000 Patriots, i.e. the team everyone loves to hate? I don't know. I can't speak for everyone. I don't think people hate them, though, because they've got a lot of likable players. Hedman, Stamkos, Point, Vasilevsky. I know Kucherov isn't the most likable, but I know I wouldn't hate them, and I don't know why people would hate them just because they're good. It'd be different if they're well, I guess they did the salary cap circumvention, but I think people like John Cooper. I think people like their players. I think people like the team, but to each his own, of course. Edmund, safe to say Alvin won't spend like crazy like Benning did. Everything I hear, see, read, doesn't seem like it, Edmund. Carol, hi Clay. I just want everyone to know that I had my hearing today about the housing. I have until August 1 to get out, or the police will escort me out. Well, on one hand, Carol, I'm glad you have another 7 weeks, but yes, yeah, I guess that's the good news. The bad news, obviously, is if it gets to that point. So I really hope and pray that everything goes well for you, Carol. Thank you for the update. Andrew says, safe to say Alvin won't be giving out draft picks as sweeteners. No, I don't see that being his MO for sure. Have fun with the jet lag, Clay. Also, my old friend's dad works in Sweden. Developer. Nice. Sorry, did I miss something? Did Andrew say he's going to the draft? I must have missed it. He must have said it earlier. But yes, I believe that Andrew did tell me that he's going to the draft, which is awesome. Coach Rob, do you hear that the Canucks want to interview Brad Shaw for head coach? I have heard that. Head coach, right? Not assistant coach. Head coach. Oh, yes, Andrew is going. That's awesome. Karan, my graduation red carpet is this Saturday. Oh, from high school? Karan? That's awesome. That's awesome. Good luck. You'll be great and you'll look great. You are great. So some people are saying 10 p.m. for you guys, 7 a.m. out there. Okay. Simon, I think you should do what you feel like. It's your show. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You're right. It is my show. Justin says anytime from 9 to 2 a.m. Pacific is pretty safe for me. Yeah, for you. I appreciate that. And that would be 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. I do like that option, but it seems a little late for some people. Steve says 10. Thanks, Steve. Fangirl. Adam wants to know, with management talking about adding more grit and sandpaper to lineup, can you see them potentially looking at someone like Delorier or someone of style? Potentially. I know Adam and I actually talked about Nick Delorier specifically when we had our one-on-one. So perhaps. But yeah, maybe they want to add more sandpaper, but they also like guys who can skate well. So you got a bit of column A, bit of column B. 1 a.m. in Sweden works, I suppose. 1 a.m. in Sweden would be 5. Oh, my math is horrible. 4 p.m. here. Not sure how many people I'm going to get at 4 p.m. Good suggestion, Lucas. Oh, Andrew is now offering to buy Sieta. It's a smoked meat sandwich. 10 p.m. Hello, Jasker. 10 p.m. Whatever time. Oh, thank you, Lisa. 10 p.m. You'll be in Montreal when it happens. You'll be in the city where it happens. The city where it happens. The city where it happens. That's pretty cool to see edits. Shannon, I posted an answer on your vlog in your car, and I said that Brock Besser should go to another team. Oh! And the other two players should get less pay. Oh! And someone said we cleaned house already. No, well, we haven't cleaned house. That's interesting, Shannon. I think you can't lose all three players, though. Oh, I see. But you're saying give Horvat and Miller less pay. I hear what you're saying, Shannon. I just don't know if it's going to work that way because, yeah, that's a good one. I mean, that's a good idea, but we will see. Kieran, Ryan Strome completely choked tonight. I can't believe you missed that shot. I have to look it up, Kieran. I'll trust your opinion. Yeah, Kucherov is great, but I've heard he's a bit of a jerk. CV, which free agent should the Canucks sign this year on the market? I do like, I think they need a good right side defenseman. And I do like Philip Forsberg as a forward. But I'm just looking at some of the UFAs. Some of them are pretty expensive. You know, right shot D, Strawman, 5.5. No, he's 35 years old. I want someone who's like Max Domi. Made 5.3, 39 points a game. 39 points. Just looking at younger guys. Klingberg's 29. Colin Miller's 29. Raquel's 29. Will Butcher's 27, but he's a left shot guy. I love Andrew Kopp, but Andrew Kopp's good. And he's only making 3.6, but he'll get a big raise too. We'll see. Some of those guys, though, for sure. For sure. Fangirl, favorite moment from the 94 Cup run? I think whooping the Rangers to get to Game 7 was pretty exciting. Yeah, that's what I remember. That was 30 years ago now. Crazy. Andrew wants the second overall pick. Hello, Canucks Stream. My day was great, Riley. Hope your day was going well as well. I had a great day at work and then ended up golfing in the rain. No, Kieran, I did not see Ryan Strome. I'll have to look it up. I will trust your opinion, but I'll look it up later. Peter, what was it like watching the Tortorella year, especially when in the Flames locker room? You know, up until then, the Canucks were playing really well. They're in a playoff position. And he was doing weird things like having the Sedins kill penalties, block shots. But they started off quite well. And it looked like that Tortorella was kind of reforming his image a little bit. And then the Calgary thing happened. Jasper and Clay, if I'm to watch the stream at 5 a.m., I don't mind waking up. Well, thank you. Well, so... yeah, it'll be a combination of me live streaming, but then also me watching Jacob Bull, and then hopefully me sending a stream out to you guys. Not me streaming it, but sending a link out to you guys to watch Jake Bull as well. Funk you, do you believe going out of your comfort zone is good, or should a human spend their life being as comfortable as humanly possible? No, definitely the first one, because you're not going to grow. If you stay doing what you're comfortable with, being with the people you're comfortable with, you might be easier, but you'll get complacent, and I don't think you will grow. Karan, let's hope I look great. It all comes down to what the girls think. But in high school, you definitely dress better than Jacob. That's what I was saying, Karan. And good luck again. That is awesome. Yeah, it'd be cool. Carol and Shannon had a chat for sure. For sure. A lot of love for Carol, as there should be. Oh, Kieran, you're watching from Saskatchewan. Thank you. Good. A lot of love for Carol. That's awesome. Peter, if Vancouver had a different team instead of the Canucks, what would you name instead of the Canucks? I like the Millionaire's name. A wink to history. The Vancouver Sushi. No, that's too close to Kraken. The Vancouver, not Villains. You don't have to go double V. The Vancouver. I have to think about that one, actually. Puppies? No, that's not Lions. Vancouver Lions? No, then we have the BC Lions. Vancouver Tigers? I don't know. Kind of want a menacing animal. Justin, BC Place. Hey, Jay. Nice to see you. BC Place security being criticized. 2 people chained themselves to the goalposts at the... Wow. I did hear about their protesters at the start of the game. Crazy. Crazy. Jasper and Clay, everyone always asks who should sign as free agent, so you should just make a video on it. Yeah, no, that's a good point. I think I will, closer to July 1. That's a really good idea, actually. BC Place security outsourced, Rogers Arena in-house. That makes sense. Taylor, hi Clay. Hope you're doing good. I am Taylor. Thank you. I hope you are well as well. What do you think the Canucks win, lose, be next season? I think they will get to 98 points and be third place in the Pacific. That's my prediction. Peter, do you consider doing one of your live streams your ideal off season for the Canucks? Meaning, sorry, do you consider doing during one of your live streams your ideal off season for the Canucks? Meaning, what players would you personally target and how would you structure the lines? Oh, now Peter just deleted it. So Peter, type it again, or maybe you did already, and I'll figure it out. Carol Clay, do you like the CFL's tonight's game against Calgary Montreal? No, I don't know anything about the CFL game, so I'll have to look that up after as well. Simon, I just wanted to know, how do you like about Gino Odjick? I don't think he's going to make it to the Hockey Hall of Fame, if that's what you're asking, Simon, although we love him here. Edmund, what do you think Orrdle is known for more, the Charge versus Calgary or not starting Lou in Winter Classic game? Wow, that's a really good question. Both were crazy. I actually think that most people will remember charging the Calgary dressing room because that got a lot of play on Hockey Night in Canada. Of course, not playing Lou led to him being traded, but that's a really good question. I think both. But for me, it's actually charging the dressing room. Good luck, Seattle, getting those tickets, draft tickets. Peter, who do you think has the most attractive voice on the Canucks? Attractive voice. Attractive voice. Never really thought about it that way. I think someone who's got a good voice, got some bass in it. I don't know. I like listening to Luke Shen talk. Maybe him. Haven't really thought about that. I think Besser's voice he seems a little too laid back sometimes. Clay, what is your favorite hockey trophy? That's a good question. I do not know them that well. I will have to get back to you, Riley. Give me some ideas. Actually, let me look at these real quick. NHL awards pictures. Well, what's that one? That one looks nice. Not the Ted Lindsay. It's the one that's got... I don't know which one's which. I'll show you guys. And you tell me which one this award is. No, I'll just do some better research. Actually, the Lindsay's nice. It's got the hockey player on it. I like the look of the Lindsay, actually. Let's go with that one. Ted Lindsay Award. But I really got to look at them better than that. Vancouver Emos. I like that, Peter. I don't know how much we win. Calgary Stampeders in the last minute of play. Very good. The Ravens, the Spirit, Vipers, Valkyrie. Jason, have any of you watched the Quest for the Stanley Cup NHL Network or YouTube? I haven't. I'm not sure if other people have. Bring back the Voodoo. Eli, love to see the stream. Thank you, Eli. Thoughts on who the Canucks might be taking in the draft? Anyone in particular you like? Well, I love it if they got one of those European right-handed defensemen, but they're not going to move up to top 5 to get that. I would love, they're saying that Connor Geekie, right, might be in the mid-teens. Big center. We don't have any really, really big centers. He kind of intrigues me if he's around at that time. Yes, Carroll was born in Alberta. Very good. Jasker, and do you see LA doing just as well next season? They're young, but I see them taking a small step back, quite frankly. Lucas, I actually suggested to the Warriors to move at the Ravens. Angus, do you think Calgary will drop off next year? I do, especially if Goudreau's not with them, but we'll see. I think they're exposed a little bit in the playoffs. Justin, thoughts on Mike Yeo being tied as a possible associate coach for the Canucks? Yeah or nay? His connection with Alvin from Pittsburgh. Yeah, I don't mind him. I like him. I just remember him freaking out at his team in Minnesota, I think. But I don't mind him. He's not my favorite, but I don't mind him. Justin. Karan says, Jalen and Tyson Philpott both attended my high school, and they're going to kill it in the CFL. Yes, my son Sean Karan played against them in flag football, and I remember how good they were at that time. Peter, do you consider doing your ideal off season for the Canucks, whether it's a video or doing one of your live streams? Peter, I still don't understand the question. Do you consider doing your ideal off season for the Canucks, whether it's a video or during? Sorry, Peter, I still don't know what you're asking. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Just type it again, but maybe break up the sentence or something. I truly don't know what you're asking. How about the Vixens? I'm not sure how well that would go over. I like the name. Greg, what forwards are you okay losing if a trade was made and bringing a top 2 or top 4 D-man? Oh, gosh, well, if you don't think you're going to be able to sign Miller, I'm okay with that. But I don't want to trade away Horvat, PD, or Besser for sure. Garland, I'm okay with actually as well, if it makes it. Steve doesn't like Mike Yeo. Jaskrin, I was like 7 when I saw Torch charging the dressing room. I still remember seeing it. I am 15 now. Shannon, born in Edmonton. Yes, Shannon Carroll, both born in Alberta. So who is a non-Canuck NHL you're following their socials? I follow McDavid. Yeah, actually, I do not follow. I'm not really into following a lot of NHL players on social. So sorry for the horrible answer. Riley Clay, do you think that the Canucks reverse retro should be the third jersey moving forward? Yeah, so whether you call it reverse retro or whatever, I do think... Oh, no, sorry. No, I do not think the Canucks reverse retro. I just think it's okay. It's kind of boring. I'd rather the third jersey be the flying skate for sure. Andrew says the Rocket Richard Trophy, chicks dig the goals. I've been with the same person since 1989 now. So 33 years. Coach Rod, remember the Vancouver Nighthawks? Yes, the basketball team. Peter, what was your initial thoughts when Torch decided to start Eddie Lack during the Heritage Classic? As you know, Luongo is my favorite player, so I would have loved to see Luongo start that game. Justin says flying skate. Yes, no to the Sprite jersey. Leon doesn't like the Sprite jersey. Riley, Justin, I wish I could see the flying skate jersey in the current color scheme. That would be interesting. That would be interesting for sure. Lucas, if we ever got the Grizz back, you bet I'll be letting my colleagues upstairs know the Grizz should be teal, red, and black. Yeah, that would look sharp. Funkyu, build one player using different skills from NHLers. Weber shot, Shar size, hand skating, and then name your player. Okay, I want McDavid skating. I want Ovechkin's hands. McDavid skating. I want McKinnon's reflexes, Makar's IQ, and Reeves' ferocity. And his name would be Canuck Clay. No, his name would be Clayton Fast. 2 minutes for too many Sprite cans on the ice. Brian, hello from Edmonton. There's another Albertan. Jason, not sure if anyone brought this up last few live streams, but out of the Besser, Horvat, Miller, which 2 or 3 would you keep? You only keep 2 of them. If money wasn't an issue, I'd keep Horvat and Miller. Knowing where we are with the team, ages, contracts, I would keep Besser and Horvat. And because Miller would fetch you the most. Jason, are they actually shopping Pearson and Dickinson? The way Frank Saravelli talks about it and the way I vlogged about it today is they wouldn't mind trying to move out some money. So they could very well be. Rutherford has traded Pearson once before. Vancouver Vixens may work better for a PHL team. Anyone to buy my Sprite can jersey? Peter, do you think about doing your ideal offseason for Canucks during a live stream? Thank you. Okay. Do I think about doing your ideal offseason for the Canucks during a live stream? Do I think about doing... So you're saying, Peter, on this live stream, should I talk about my ideal offseason? If that's what you're saying, yeah, I think that comes up naturally in some of the questions you guys ask, and that might be a good specific vlog as well. And Peter, truly, man, I'm sorry if I'm not answering the question properly. Hey, Rosario, how are you? No problem, Jasper. Go eat. Joker, have you ever thought about the offensive defenseman and thought he would be better as a forward? Yeah, Jovanovski, sometimes even Hughes, but I would often thought, what would it be like to have Hughes as a forward? But obviously they're defensemen because they're supposed to be good at defense, supposedly. Most underrated UFA signings, Samuelson or Miller? Both good. Samuelson's name has come up obviously because he's joined the team, but I think Miller was a really good steadying force to hold us over until Markstrom was ready, for sure. Rosero, conspiracy about the Luongo trade. He didn't play any Olympic games, came back, didn't start any games, and got traded. I think something was in the works before the Olympics. Not a bad theory, Rosero. Not a bad theory. Riley likes the Canucks color scheme. I got to go back to that, Rosero. That's interesting. So he didn't start any games in 2014, eh? Shannon, if I still had Duggan as my last name, I would have Duggan Bridge Clinic and area after me, as my grandpa and great-grandpa were the mayors of the Edmonton to play for this. Wow, that's pretty cool. What's up, Pat? Nice to see you. CV, what's your favorite moment from the 2020 regular season? 2020 regular season, it's got to be the bubble then. It's got to be knocking off St. Louis. I think that was my favorite moment. Rosero likes the Flying V. Greg, are we going to see BX a Ring of Honor and retirement? I do not think he will get his jersey retired. He's not on the same level as those 6 guys. Ring of Honor, I think he's iffy. I think because he's not as good as Oland. I think Edler's going to be the next one up there for sure. Thanks, Peter. Bernd, hello. Bernd from Germany. Good chance to keep Horvat, Miller, and Besser. I wouldn't say it's a good chance, but I think it's what the Canucks are at least trying to do. At least they're saying that. Mr. Joker Clay, what do you think is the most lopsided trade in NHL history? I don't know about NHL history. I do know in Canucks history, it was definitely Alex Stoyanov to Pittsburgh for Marcus Naslund. NHL history, I had to think about that one, to be honest with you. Justin, maybe the Lindros trade. Why do I feel like this Kuzmenko situation will end up with him choosing another team even though Canucks are finalists? Maybe from past highly touted players shining the Canucks. Yeah, we don't know what the ultimate factor, decision, tipping point will be, but I don't want to predict that they're not going to get him, but I don't think we should think that it's in the bag or anything like that. We should prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Dan Hamhuis, great pickup. Too bad we couldn't trade him. Yes, we lost Hamhuis and Verbata for nothing. Yes, Justin, I agree. Stoya for Naslund. Riley likes the Orca. The Erat-Forsberg trade. Yeah, that's a good one too. I think, though, that Lindros trade, when you have... because one of the players ended up being Peter Forsberg. Eric Lindros trade. The Flyers got Lindros. The Nordiques got Duchesne, Forsberg, Hextall, Huffman, Ricci, and Simon, plus 2 first-round picks, plus $15 million. I would say that is pretty lopsided. And Luongo for Bertuzzi was indeed good for us. All right, let's transition into 15 minutes of Ask Me Anything. So we'll try and move away from the Canucks questions after I answer this one. From Fangirl, favorite Canucks moment from the bubble? Horvat's end-to-end goals, 2 of them against St. Louis. I thought those were pretty sweet. I think they're in the same game as well. Yes, Horvat's end-to-end goals against St. Louis for sure. Okay, let's go to Ask Me Anything. Oh, just setting up Orrdle, Gordle, and Wordle as well. 50 of you in here. Thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate you. Edmund. Jaskrin, I beat you to it. Ha 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 ha. Edmund, when you had COVID, what symptoms did you have and how long did it take for you to recover? Sore throat was my biggest one. Nothing else. No headache, no nothing. Just a sore throat. Way worse than I usually have. And then my voice went because of it. I think I tried to stream once or do a couple videos when I had COVID. So I think it was bad for 3 days. But that was my biggest, most noticeable symptom for sure. Fangirl, how's Mickey doing? He's doing great. Getting his haircut tomorrow. And very lovable as always. Very lazy as always, but I love him. I love him. Having a bad day or whatever, just play with him, chase him around the house. It's a lot of fun. I like scale 1 to 10. How confident are you in getting Wordle again in one turn? 1. Like, not confident at all. I think there's some shenanigans there. As much as I like Thaddeus, I don't think I'll get it in one turn ever again. Well, I don't play it though either. So, Riley Clay, what is your favorite Disney character between Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse? Between those two, Mickey Mouse. Onion rings or fries? Fries, Brian, but I do like onion rings for a change. Shannon, are you getting excited about your trip to Spain, and how early are your flights? Thank you, Shannon. We're actually going to Sweden, not to Spain, and we leave at 11 a.m. a week from today on Thursday the 16th. Peter, favorite and least favorite teacher from high school? Don't have to give out the teachers' names. From high school, really liked my accounting teacher, and didn't really like my French teacher. Tetris or Dr. Mario says, Lucas, neither. I don't play video games. Gravy on your fries, Coach Rob? Sometimes, not all the time. Rosiero, are you attending seat selection next week? That's a tough one, Rosiero, because Tuesday the 14th, which is my assigned day, I'm running confirmation mass at St. Paul's. Then I was thinking of going Wednesday, but then that's the night before I leave, and I should probably be at home, so I might do mine online. But Rosiero, I don't think Mike and I are switching seats, so especially with the prices going up. How about you? Jaskrin, didn't you guys make Kayla quarantine instead of you, Gail? That's exactly right. Because me, Gail, Sean, and Jacob had COVID, but Kayla didn't. We made Kayla stay in her room, and we got the run of the house. It made more sense. Taylor, pizza or burgers? Burgers with lots of onions. Pat, are you going to Stockholm, and will you be in other European countries? We are flying in and out of Denmark, then taking a train over to a city called Helsingborg, which is actually a 10-hour. I think it's a long way away from Stockholm, so I don't think I will be doing Stockholm or Malmo or the city where the Sedins were born. I can't pronounce it. I'm probably going to stick around Helsingborg, but maybe do a day trip back to Copenhagen. We will see. Jason, am I streaming or uploading while I'm away? Yeah, obviously there'll be Wi-Fi there. I won't bring all my gear. I won't bring my lights and my microphone. So I bought a little lapel mic that goes to my computer. I have that other lapel mic. So as Canucks news breaks, I probably will stream. I'll probably upload at least, maybe not daily, but maybe every couple of days. Although, I could always do a 8 or 10 minute video, 4 to 5 minutes on Canucks NHL, and then 4 to 5 minutes update on Jacob, because that's what I want to focus on. And I'll likely get in a couple streams when I am there. Fangirl, McDonald's or Burger King? McDonald's I eat more often, but I actually like the Whopper the best out of all of those. Peter, have you tried the Korean chicken restaurant, Chico Chicken? No, I haven't, Peter. Karan, what are your thoughts on these gas prices, Clay? Pretty bad. In fact, I'm going to go gas up in 20 minutes after we're done here. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I know it's even a simple thing as our roller hockey games now. We're always carpooling, things like that. So it's tough. Carol, Clay, what do you still up to do before? Probably what do you still need to do before you leave for Sweden? I have some work to do, some church stuff to do. No softball, no roller hockey. I bought all my electronics. I got my books ready. Jacob and I were talking about getting a Nintendo Switch before we go, but I doubt it. I don't think we need to. And yeah, so I got to wrap up some work for sure, but I feel pretty good, pretty confident where I'm at with things right now. Shannon, oh wow, that is the same day as the grand opening for the Hillside Walmart, so you will not be coming to Victoria to meet me, to see me. No, Shannon, but I will get there eventually, just not on opening day. Good luck with that, for sure. Riley, Clay, is it scary to drive in the snow for you at night? For me, no. I'm a very confident driver in all conditions. I'm not I'm pretty aggressive driver normally. In the snow, I'm safe, but I'm a very confident driver. Rosiero's going to look awesome. Jason, when am I back? June 30th. So I'm gone exactly 2 weeks. Gone June 16, back on June 30th. Rosiero, did you attend any events during the Olympics? Yes. I attended some figure skating, a hockey game. It's like 2 lesser known countries. And I was at the closing ceremonies. Yeah, those were some of the things that I did. And I vlogged about it every day. That's what started really, my YouTube channel started to grow then. Lucas, do you have converters for your devices? I recall outlets. Yes, thank you for checking, Lucas. Europe takes the C or the F, which is the round with the two round prongs. So I do have my adapters converters. Thank you. Apple or Android? I'm an Apple guy, Justin. Edmund, visited Jollibee yet? No, I have not. No desire to. I've had enough of it in other places, but we'll get there eventually. Coach Rob, favorite grade in school? Mine was grade 5. Ooh, I should say grade 10 because that's when I dated Gail. Met Gail and started dating her. So let's say grade 10. Jason, are you spending all the time in Sweden? Yeah, pretty much. Jacob's bowling, I'd say, of the 14 days we're there, the actual tourney's 10 days, and he's bowling 8 of the 10 days. And 14 days, though, the first 2 days, nothing scheduled except for informal practice. Yeah. So, but yeah, spending most of the time in Sweden. Burn, Big King, double XL with cheese. That sounds like dangerous. Fung Q, Arnskjaldsvik. Okay, thank you for that. Fangirl, get the Switch Clay. It's worth it. All right, I will take that. I'll consider that advice. Coach Rob, Switch hype. Sidhu, so will there be Canucks after dark when you're gone? Parker and I are going to talk about that on Monday. Probably not. Or Parker will just do it without me, which is fine. Or he might find someone better to do it with him. Jason, do you have to get some Swedish money? Yes, I have it right here, actually. This is Swedish krona. Krona, not Corona like the beer. So I have my Swedish money already. Swedish fish, we'll see. I'm sure I will. Riley, Clay, have you ever got the chance to walk on the ice in Rogers Arenas yet? Yeah, I've been on the ice quite a few times, actually. My season ticket partner, Mike, proposed to his wife, Jen, girlfriend at the time, Jen, on the ice at Rogers Arena. I've been down there when Marie has sang the anthems. But the cool thing is, one of our music videos that we had Jake Vertanen and Ben Hutton in, the Canucks Christmas rap, I was actually on the ice skating around with Marie and Ariel. Funny story, Trevor Linden was at the benches and he goes, "What are you doing on my ice?" Like he was joking. I know him from before. He goes, "What are you doing on my ice?" And I said, "We are filming your Christmas music video." So we had a pretty funny chuckle at that. What's your favorite Halloween memory? Karan, my favorite Halloween memory would probably be, actually not a lot because we didn't go out, too crazy with our costumes, or we would go out with friends, but we didn't get anything too crazy. Honestly, not maybe be with going out with my kids when all three of them were young enough to do so, but nothing too crazy or too memorable on Halloween immediately. Shannon, speaking of Switch, you can get me one, Coach Rob. Okay, yes, Coach Rob, get me one too. Torch is like a wrap burrito. Not even sure what that means. Lucas, hey, if Parker needs a temp guest co-host, I know who can assist. Who, Lucas? Coach Rob, how much is that bill worth you just showed us? So 500 krona. The exchange rate is 1 to 7 currency converter. So 1 Swedish krona. Actually, why should you just do it? 500 Swedish krona is Canadian dollar. Yeah, because it's 1 Canadian dollar to 7.5 or 8. I guess it's about 8 Swedish krona. This 500 krona, that's about 65 Canadian bucks. So if I do this, 1 Canadian dollar, yes, gets you 8 Swedish krona. I hope that makes sense, Rob. Favorite Halloween movie? Not really into Halloween movies because I guess they're usually more like horror movies, which they're okay, but so I don't even have a favorite Halloween movie. Sorry, so boring. Jaskrin, when you go on trips, how much money do you typically take, if you don't mind answering? Well, I don't want to get jumped, but usually it depends on the trip, right? Because I've gone on trips where I've taken over $1,000 cash, and I've gone on trips where I've taken like more than a day trip where I've taken $200 or $300 in cash. And when I say cash, Canadian money equivalent. Okay, a few more, and then we'll get into the Orrdles. I'll have to go pretty fast. My grammar's pretty bad today. No problem, Peter. My grammar's bad all the time. Sidhu, during this week's episode of Steve Dang It, Steve himself was the #1 Dang It. Oh, that's funny. Funk you, make sure you visit Swedish dessert shop and try that canned fish stuff. Okay, I will try and do that for sure, Funk you. Remind me. Clay, let's do a live draft stream when I'm in Montreal. C-Edits will be my special guest. Oh, we would break internet records if it was you, me, and C-Edits. Crazy. Pat. Clay. Oh, I love these. And this one looks like it's going to be funny. Clay, the Pope approaches you to be his successor as the leader of the Catholic Church. 0 salary, lifetime term, but you have access to $25 million annually to allocate to charity your choice. Well, as long as I can still do YouTube, yes, I will do that. Leading the Catholic Church would be a massive, massive challenge right now. Sure, I would do that. $25 million to allocate, and as long as I can still do YouTube. Simon, I wanted to ask you how the weather's going to be like. It's very similar to here, actually. Very similar to here. Same temperature, same rain. Riley Clay, what is your favorite ECHL team? Don't watch them, so I couldn't give you one. Sorry, Riley. Have you watched Ozark? I have not. Edmund, Jason, have a great evening. I got to catch up on work. See you on Sunday. Sounds good. Probably see you tomorrow for lunch. Maybe Jay, if that works. C-Edits. Good luck with that. Oh, I hate being on camera. Bruce, are you nervous about testing positive for COVID? No, Bruce, I'm not because, well, you don't need to get a test done, firstly, but obviously I don't want to have COVID. I had it at the end of March. So if you believe in that, the fact that it's still within 90 days and I'm boosted, I feel pretty confident. Lucas, and that guest co-host is yours truly. I have the tech set up. I will see what Parker wants to do. Peter, are you friends with Mr. Luistro? Yes, I was his youth worker, and yes, I know Augie very, very well. He was my English teacher. Oh, that's really cool. Will he remember you, Peter? That's awesome. That's really funny. Same money that you use in Denmark? Oh, I'm not sure about that, Shannon. That'd be cool. Coach Rob, were you thinking of Dexter? Lucas says, I think he was thinking about himself. Well, he mentioned that. CV. Which would you rather, would you see Johnny Gaudreau go to next year? Just out of the Pacific Division. I don't really know. I don't have a team that I want to see him go to. Monster House is a pretty good Halloween movie. Halloween. Thank you. Thank you. Riley Clay, I might do a hockey channel on the Golden Knights. What should I name it? Call it Riley's Golden Thoughts. I don't know. No, that doesn't sound good. Jasker, how much money would it take for you to quit YouTube? Jasker, you asked a lot of questions about money, I noticed, which is fine. How much money would it take for you to quit YouTube? That's tough to say because I'm not just going to give you the number that I make on YouTube and say that that's enough because I enjoy more than the money from YouTube. I enjoy the relationships I'm making, forging, and the memberships because I've got to know so many people that way. Can't really give a number just yet. Coach Rob, if you have a Twitch, maybe get it checked out. Justin, yes. Orrdle, Gordle, and Wordle coming up, so let's not spoil it. Thank you. Yeah, Augie is in some of my videos. He is much more handsome than I am, but everyone is. Riley's Knights. Clay, have you been to a zoo? I have, Riley. I've been to a couple of them for sure. Okay, I think we are good and we are right on time. Let's go to our 3 games. If I win in a lottery, how would you use that money you won? Pay off my mortgage, give some to my mom, give some to my church, give some to my kids. Figure everything out from there. All right, let's go. I will move myself out of the way here. And let's play these 3 games. So let's start with Orrdle. I will do the first guess, actually. That looks like Horvat to me. I would just guess Horvat. Okay, I did the first guess. Now it's up to you. Not bad. Pacific Division Canadian player who's older than 27, who shoots left, who's bigger than 6 foot but under 215. So I need a Pacific Division Canadian player who shoots left. Pacific Division Canadian player who shoots left. Jastrin says Riley Smith because he does play for Vegas. Oh! Jastrin, nice guess. Jastrin, before I move on, what made you think of him? That is pretty good. And I know Jastrin doesn't cheat, so I know that was 100% legit, or at least I'd like to think so. The shape of the head looked like Riley. No, that was good. Great guess. Good job. Oh, wait, that was fast. Look how good we are in Orrdle, by the way. Okay, let's go to Gordle. I would take the first 6-letter name I see in here, in the chat. The first 6-letter name I see, I will type it in. I guess I could have gone Horvat for this one too, but let's see what you guys... BXA says Duck fan. Okay, so we know there's an S and an A, but not in those positions. So I will take the next guess that has an S and an A in it, but not in those positions, and there's no B, I, E, or K. B, I, E, or K. Samuel? No, but is there any guy with the last name of Samuel? A lot of options here, but it has an S and an A. Justin, it has an S. I know you guessed maroon, but we know the answer has an S. Saroon? No, there's no guy named. Stamkos is 7 letters, Rosario. It's got to be 6 letters. 6 letters. Riley, it's got to be 6 letters. Jasper says Sandine. Can't use it because there's no I. Can't use Fiaxa because there's no K. Duck fan. Can't use Sandine because there's an I. Remember, our name can't have an I in it. That's why this I is grayed out. Can't use Shannon because that is 7 letters. Well, guys, I need a 6-letter name that has an S and an A but doesn't have a B, I, E, or K. There we go. Larson. I like it, Bruce. I like it because even if this is wrong, I like the fact... Actually, now that I think about it, I think Larson has 2 S's. Let's see if it takes it, though. Because we got the S, the A, and then we use some other letters. Excellent guess, Bruce. Excellent guess. So the A, the R, and the O are in the proper place. And the S, we know, either goes here or here. If it goes here, S-A-R, or it goes something A-R-O-S. Excellent guess, Bruce. Azran says Saros, which would fulfill. Yeah, I think we're right. A here, R here, O here. This S counts here or here. There's another R. Let's do it. I think we're right. Oh, did I spell it wrong? So we're not right. I think Saros has only 1 R. Yes. So we're not right. Oh, I thought we were right. Whoops. Oh, Peros. That would make a lot of sense. George Peros. Excellent guess. Nice, Funk you. Good job. Yeah, sorry, you guys. I spelled Saros' name wrong. So we got George Peros. Let's see our stats. Look at us. We generally get it in 3 tries more than half the time. Too good. Too smart. Let's move on to Wordle to finish this off. I will take the first 5-letter word. Remember, these aren't hockey players now. The first 5-letter word that I see in the chat. Jasterin says bench. Okay, we have an H. I will take the next word that has an H at the end of it, but doesn't have a B, E, N, or C. Should probably get some more vowels out there. No, it's not hockey players anymore, Coach Rob. Can't use pinch, fangirl, because there's no N or C. Plush. Plush, says Azran. Plush. Okay, but we at least eliminated 4 more letters. Jasper Church is 6 letters. Hardy is... I guess hardy is a word. Yacht does not end with an H. I guess hardy is a word. No, it's not. I know it's a wrestler. Okay, what's the next word I should guess? We should try and get an A or an I in there now, or an O. I was going to say mouth. No. I have a feeling it ends in... Can't use touch, Rosero, because there's no U. Fifth. Not bad. We got the I and the T and the H. So I'm almost certain there's an L here. I-L, ilth. No, what would it be? Doesn't it feel like there should be an L in here? Oh, no, we can't use an L. What else would it be? Oh, maybe it's girth. I'm going to take a guess, you guys. I'm going to say girth. Yes. Okay, good. I actually did. Oh, actually, Nolan said it at the exact same time that I was typing it in. Great job, you guys. So that took us 10, but we are still at 100%. So we had some girth. It was Riley Smith, and it was George Peros. Very good. Too smart. Once again, always smart. Well, you guys, thanks a lot for joining me tonight. Thanks for finding me on this off day, this off time. I really invite you to join me this Sunday. This Sunday will be my last live stream before I leave for Sweden, because I doubt I'll be live streaming Wednesday night. Although we'll see. But no, the night before I go, I think I really want to make sure that I get a good night's rest and focus on everything. But we'll see. Definitely on Sunday night, I'm going to stream at 10 p.m. And my son Jacob will be joining me. So a chance for you to wish him luck. A chance for you to ask him anything. A chance for you to support him. Give your thoughts. Give your... You don't need to give donations, but a chance to wish him luck is the biggest thing. So Jacob will join me for at least half of my live stream on Sunday. So I hope you guys can make time to join me at that time. Okay, friends, I want to thank everyone who was here today. Moderators, thank you. Just looking, you might see, I'm getting so close to 8,000 to 9,000 subscribers. I'm at 8990, so I just need 10 more. I'm going to hopefully try and get that within the next 2 weeks, because my goal is to have that done by June 30. And then it will be the all-out race to 10,000. And I have a couple ideas of what I want to do in the fall that I think is going to help me get there, but we will see what happens. Okay, friends, thanks for everything tonight. Thanks for being here. Moderators, thank you. I don't think you had to do anything too crazy tonight, which is a good thing. Sponsors, once again, thank you. All members, thank you. And to all of you, if you want to subscribe on your way out, please do so. If you haven't subscribed already, you can always leave a donation, or you can always leave a tip, a super thanks on my regular videos. And as always, I appreciate you being here as we continue to build the most prominent, not prominent, what am I talking about? The most positive Canucks community here on YouTube. Okay, friends, as always, subscribe if you'd like to, like this video if you'd like to, become a member or upgrade if you'd like to, leave a tip or donation or super thanks if you'd like to, and make sure you leave a comment whenever I upload videos. And don't forget, July 1st, my new membership tiers come into play. And so that price effect will change on July 1st, but I'll do one more video about that to invite more people to join and to explain the reasoning. Okay, friends, thanks for the nice greetings, and make 10 fake accounts. It's okay, Funky. I'll get there eventually. We shall see what happens. So as always, thanks everyone. So stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And it's funny that you asked me about favorite Halloween movies and horror books. I'm actually reading a horror book, but it's all in Braille. But something bad is going to happen in the book. I can just feel it. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.